Let's talk about ferments. We have ferments that can be vegetables, ferments that can be dairy. It is common to see ferments in both forms, and it's basically based on preference for how you want to use them. And hi, my name is Jan. I am a certified health coach. I have a bachelor's degree in nutrition, certified master herbalist certification. I have a certified master aromatherapist certification. I am a health specialist, and I would like to talk to you today about ferments. So let's talk about ferments. They have anti-nutrients in them, and they have beneficial bacteria in it. It lessens the lectins, the phytic acids, and the tannins, as well as the oxalates. More foods become bioavailable when you ferment your food. Some people can handle the plants just in their most natural form. Some of us cannot. So when you're the one that cannot, ferments might be an option for you. And I'd like you to consider that after this video, maybe you want to, dabble in making your own. Just, you can start with just making one jar and just see how you feel. Just see if you like the taste. I mean, I suppose maybe the idea of ferment may not be, the taste may not be for everybody. If you can do vegetables, if you are a candidate for vegetables, it might be nice to consider adding some ferment to your day-to-day plate. When it comes to ferments, the foods are transformed by microbial growth and enzymatic conversion. And that is to say, it becomes bioavailable. Fermented foods, I said, are more bioavailable, but you can also find the nutrients in the form of vitamin C, vitamin B12, vitamin K, there's riboflavin, there's folate, and that is what it looks like compared to your unfermented counterparts. So your unfermented foods are said to be highly nutritious, but they are not as bioavailable. So keep that in mind. So I do have a local farm that I shop at, and I like to buy from. They are a little pricey, but they're Amish and they use very clean ingredients, and I've been buying from them, but I've decided I'm going to do my own, especially since I've got my own garden going. So my first ferment was this one here. I made a zucchini. It was bigger than it probably should be for a ferment. Well, I'm going to give it a try. The bigger it is, the more water content, the mushier it is. I don't exactly like mushy food. I have this aversion for wet meat and wet mushy food. So we'll see. And if I don't like them, I'll just give them to my chickens. They'll like them. This was my second one that I made. And this one is cabbage, sauerkraut. So that's looking pretty good. Learned about a pH meter. I think I'd love to get one, and then that will make me feel a little more content in making my ferments, Okay, so then this was my third one I did yesterday. This is just tomatoes. I've got some garlic, some onion, and somewhere in here, I don't know if you can see it, I have, let me see if I can find it in here. Oh, there's some basil. Look at that. So that's exciting. So we'll see how that turns out, and if we like them, apparently you can add them to whatever you want. And then this is the last one I made. I'm excited about this. And this is just beet kvass, and we'll see how that's just beets. I don't think I added onion to this one. Pretty sure I did not. No garlic either. And I cover them just because you're not supposed to be exposed to light. And that's what I'm doing. Well, I bought my beets at the farmer's market, but I also bought little small pickling cucumbers. Well, I don't want to can them. I don't want to pickle them. So I decided to make refrigerator pickles. So apparently the ones that you would use to make the ferment, someone suggested they need to be even smaller, like the teeny tiny ones that first start with growth. And so I decided to make refrigerator pickles out of these. And I am growing my own cucumber plant, so I'm hoping that I'll catch them when they're teeny tiny and I'll turn them into ferment. So you can see I've got dill, I've got onion, and you can see the garlic way at the bottom. So then I have refrigerator beets. This time I ran out of beets, so I decided to go ahead and pickle the garlic. Onion, and these are white peppercorns, and that's what these are. Only because I didn't have enough weights to put in to make more ferment, and I felt like I've got enough. I've got 4 jars over there. That's sufficient. I mean, I've got to reintroduce the ferment anyway, because you don't want to start strong. You want to start with just a couple bites a day, and then you can slowly increase. So that's my plan, and I'm super excited to have done that. This is my yield from my garden. I'm gonna probably just fry some of this up with some butter and a little bit of Parm cheese. My onions, they're a little smaller than I wanted them. I tried for bigger ones. These are pretty okay. And 1 pepper, 1 tomato. That's another tomato. It's ripening. This is supposed to be, I forget the name of this pepper, but it's supposed to turn red. I'm a little concerned about it. I might have to cut out the bad spots and see what I think about it. And this is dill. And I've got a bunch of little fruit flies flying around because they're after my food, so that's disappointing. These are my carrots. They say you got to pull the carrots to give the other carrots a chance to get bigger. I started new seeds for carrots. That's my small little garden haul. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to get back to you and answer you. If it requires another video, I'll just head right into that. And otherwise, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a few things, and I hope to see you on my next video. Come back for more nutrition, health, and wellness content. I'm here for you. Have a good day.